Imagine a cat on a mission. This isn't your normal house cat curled up in a sunbeam. On May 6, 2025, at the Pocosi Penitentiary in Costa Rica, prison guards spotted a black and white cat creeping along the barbed wire fence. The guards thought it was strange. After all, cats don't usually hang out near prison walls at night. When the guards got closer, they saw something even more surprising. The cat wasn't empty-handed or empty-pawed. It had two small packages tied to its back with tape. One package held about 236 grams of marijuana, almost a full bottle of soda by weight. The other pack had about 68 grams of heroin, enough to fill a couple of baseballs if you packed them tight. The guards called for backup and gently caught the cat. They carefully cut off the packages and took them away. Thanks to the alert officers, none of the drugs made it inside the prison. Instead of punishment, the cat got a checkup by animal experts to make sure it was okay after its strange adventure. Why would someone do this? Officials think inmates might have fed the cat and let it wander free so it would come back again. When it returned, an accomplice on the outside could strap drugs to its back and send it near the fence. Then the cat would walk around until the guards spotted it. It sounds like a movie plot, but sadly, it was real. This daring plan shows how clever and sometimes cruel people can be when they want to sneak things into prisons. And it reminds us that animals don't choose to be involved. They just follow their food and their trust in people. At night, prisons are quiet places with only guards watching over the walls and fences. That night at Pocosi Penitentiary, one guard saw a small shape moving near the barbed wire. He thought it might be a rat or a small dog, until he realized it was a cat. But why was the cat there? The guard watched closely and noticed something odd. The cat had little bulges under its fur. Curious, he called another guard. Together they moved closer and saw the packages taped to the cat's back. It was obvious someone had used the cat to sneak drugs inside. The guards surrounded the cat slowly so it wouldn't run away and get hurt by the barbed wire. One guard gently lifted the cat and brought it to the gate. Then they used scissors to cut off the tape and remove the packages. They found nearly 236 grams of marijuana and 68 grams of heroin. That's a lot of drugs for a small animal to carry. Once the packages were gone, the guards took the drugs as evidence. They wrote reports, took photos, and sealed everything in bags. Meanwhile, the cat, shaken but unharmed, was handed over to Costa Rica's National Animal Health Service. Veterinarians checked it for scratches, infections, or stress from the kaina ordeal. Luckily, the cat was healthy and would recover fully. The prison shared a video of the rescue on social media. In it, you can see the guards moving quietly, the cat peeking around, and officers cutting away the tape. The video spread fast, with people shocked that a simple cat could be part of a smuggling plot. Comments ranged from laughter at the idea of a drug mule kitty to sadness for the animal. Now that the cat is safe and the drugs are gone, the big question is, who planned this? Smuggling anything into a prison is dangerous work. Doing it with a cat seems even riskier, yet someone believed it would work. One idea is that an inmate inside the prison made friends with the cat over several days. They might have fed it, petted it, and let it get used to coming near the fence. On the outside, an accomplice waited with the drug packages. When the cat showed up, they snuck in, taped the packages on its back, and let it go. The cat, thinking it was getting food again, walked back toward the inmates. Another theory is the cat belonged to a local family. It wandered the neighborhood freely and went near the prison fence because it liked exploring. The criminals noticed this habit and took advantage of it. They set up a training routine, reward the cat with food each time it came back. Soon, the cat became a reliable messenger. This isn't the first time animals have been used to smuggle drugs. Across the world, dogs, birds, even beetles have carried small packets into locked places. Cats are quiet and fast. They can slip through small gaps and hide in shadows. For criminals, that makes them tempting tools. Yet this plan had big problems. What if the cat ran off in another direction? What if it dropped the packages? Worse, what if it got hurt? Using a living creature in this way is cruel. It treats the cat as a tool, not as a friend or a pet. Prison officials keep watching for more attempts like this. They know people will try new tricks, but they also know they have to protect animals from being used in criminal schemes. After the big rescue, the cat was safe in the hands of animal experts. Veterinarians at Costa Rica's National Animal Health Service checked it over. They treated any small cuts or stress injuries and made sure it had food and water. Soon, the cat was ready to go back to wherever it felt at home, free from drugs and tape. Prison investigators continued to look at security cameras and talk to staff. They wanted to find out exactly who trained or helped the cat. But sometimes, these cases stay mysteries. The most important thing was that no one got hurt and the drugs didn't reach the inmates. This unusual story reminds us that people can be very creative when they want to break the rules. From turtles with tiny packets on their shells to pigeons carrying crushed drugs in little capsules, smugglers try many twists. Yet each time, guards learn new lessons and tighten their checks. For the cat, life goes on. It will never know it. Was part of a big crime plan. But we can choose to learn from what happened. First, never underestimate animals. Cats can blend in and sneak around, so security must watch carefully. Second, never forget kindness. Treat animals with respect, not as tools for bad deeds. Finally, remember the date, May 6th, 2025. That's when a brave and curious cat showed up at a prison fence with more than just whiskers. It had a wild secret on its back. Thanks to quick-thinking guards, the plan failed, and the cat lived another day.